Alrighty then. Here we are. Hi. It's 5 p.m. here, crying. Why is that a crying? $5 p.m. is a perfect time to be watching streams. $3 p.m.? Yeah, I know. We're a little bit early today, but... Because you just woke up? 5 p.m.? Yikes. Here's what we're working with today. It's not as epic as it was yesterday because I slept on it. I mean, what are you gonna do? The little boo-boo patches. This is way less red, and it's hard to tell on camera, but they're flat. They've all been flattened out. I had like double boo-boos. Boo-boos? Boo-boos. Bizarre. Hope everyone's having an epic day today. Hello, Sneakin'. Sneakin'. Yep. I wish I had fluffy hair. It's not so hard. Just... I don't know. I didn't have to work for my fluffy hair. It's just how it is. I look like a Pomeranian. Okay, yeah. But yeah, a little bit earlier today, I have dinner plans later, so I needed to go live. Because God forbid I cancel an entire stream just because I have plans at 6 p.m. Yep. Today we're hobbying a little bit. Anyone else have anything epic going on? What are we hobbying today? We got some Imperial Guard and a Neurolictor to put together. What is Smörgåsbord? You've never heard Smörgåsbord? Smörgåsbord is like an assortment. I'm making flan, goated. Doing work, so not epic, unlucky. I'm behind on the times. I'm trying out Wuthering Waves, Godspeed. Finish some VFX work for a video game, that's epic. Postcard collecting, we love collecting things. Almost out of work, got 14 later, yeah, I figured. Migraine boo, ibuprofen. Tylenol. Advil. All of it. Oh, it works on podcast mode? That's okay. It's my last elixir. Yeah, my last elixir. Rearranging my postcard collection once you get a new folder. That's epic. Yeah, my hair looked awesome yesterday, and I'm not really happy with how sleeping on it went. So, unlucky. Monster Energy, you know that's really bad for you, right? Yeah, Sam. Yeah. Yeah. Gotta get on Prime Energy? I would sooner die. Okay, well. I think we'll just go right into the hand cam, because the hand cam kind of works like just chatting anyway. You just can't see my mug, which is okay, honestly. Well, I'm doing this. You guys better think about things to talk about, because that ain't my job. That's y'all's job to think about what we're talking about today. Shit. Is there a feet cam? No. A research lore oh. A research lore question? Go ahead. Oh, I didn't get my phone for the chat. Son of a biscuit. Where the rat come from? People have just called me Reese. Connor has called me Reese or Rat for a while. And my other friends have called me a rat. It's just kind of how it came up. It's just how it was. I've never owned a rat. I've never even held a rat. I can't see chat. Hold on. Son of a gun. How do I always forget this part? Gym rat? Figure rat? Just rat. Will I ever get a pet rat? They don't live long enough. Rats are better than mice as someone who works with them? Oh. If they lived longer, I would get one. Would I like to hold a rat? Of course, they're cute. But I just like I like almost all animals. As you can see, I haven't touched my hobby desk since we took our family picture for Twitter the other day. Still really happy with the way this turned out. He looks epic. He looks epic. Anybody see the trailer for Space Marine 2? Multiplayer trailer. That looks awesome. That game looks so good. I can't freaking wait. Oh, I can't wait. It's gonna be so awesome. Can we watch it together, the trailer? I'd have to swap back over. I'd have to swap back over. Oh shit, Mace, I forgot to look at my damn fan art tag after a stream yesterday. I'm bad with the tag. There's a Beetlejuice trailer? What the? I think we're gonna start with the Neurolictor here. This is the one that everyone always paints or draws with thigh highs and long sleeves. Were you ever a theater kid? No. God, no. Does the ring ever hurt when I'm hobbying? No. A smorgasbord of crafts? Yup. I didn't put on music, but maybe today we won't use any. Maybe today I'll just be normal. I'll be a normal guy. I won't wear my headphones while I'm hobbying, so I hear my voice at its normal volume, and it sounds weird. Ooh. This thing has a really complex shape, but it's actually looking moderately simple to put together. Oh, our favorite, Tyrannid Dew Claws. Awesome. I can't freaking wait. Wow, that's so good. Awesome. Little tiny teeny claws. I love it. Thank you, Games Workshop. Thank you. Okay. I want to find... I don't know what I did with them. Remember when I bought those other knife blades? What did I do with those? I bought new knife blades. They're somewhere. I found a knife. But I want a different... I want another blade. What did I do with the dang box? Remember? Did I check the knife blade drawer? Yeah, I don't have a knife blade drawer. They were in a little tube. Do you remember? There was a little tube. What did I do with those? Oh, I found some brushes. Seriously, what the hell? Oh! I found my tweezers! But I bought, it was a whole thing of knife blades, remember? It was an X-Acto blade and it had a little, oh, is this it? Every time I see your craft knives, I look at my own, which have a tennis ball impaled on them. Why would I do that? What, so that they're safe to handle and store? No. You see this? It goes in there now. Who knows where that went? Ergonomic? What? Yeah, I wanted to put a new blade on it because remember we have a bent tip on this one. So we're gonna get a fresh blade. I don't understand what you mean. A tennis ball impaled on your X-Acto blade, on your knife. Where do you hold it? Like, I don't understand. You hold the ball? What's wrong with holding this? It's shaped like a pen. It's like... It's so you don't get carpal tunnel? Oh, I'll post it? I'm not checking that. Good luck, though. Guys, I don't read Discord during the stream. Not that many pieces on this fella. Pretty good. For as complex as he's looking. We'll zoom in just a little bit. Okay, I mean, no time like the present, right? Shit. Parts 1 and 2. Can you believe that? Yeah, this is a really big piece. This piece 1. It's got like half of his torso and an entire leg on it. And half of his head. Interesting. That's a good piece. Efficient. I'm honestly surprised this came in a box and not in like a little blister pack. Usually single characters come in blister packs as long as they're not really gigantic. And I guess this guy is a bit bigger than a normal character. Akisarashi arigato for the sub. Do the thigh highs come separately? The thigh highs are just painted on if you want to do that. I know you guys are going to ask me to do it, but I'm not sure if I'm brave enough. I'm brave enough, step aside, heard that. This is the Neurolictor, if you will. I think it's just because it has kind of a sensual pose, the Neurolictor. You'll see once we get it together. Yeah, what? They call it the Neurolictor? That ain't right. A little bit of mode lines here on the tail. We smooth them out. Pretty simple stuff. Normal. Plastic, scratchy sound. That's not so bad of a scratchy sound, honestly. As far as scratchy sounds go, not bad. It's not as shrill as like chalkboard. It's just a little scratchy, that's all. Don't let me forget, we can watch the Space Marine 2 trailer here on stream. Don't let me forget. It's Tanner! Extra large cheese Tanner. In the Tanner. The Tanner pizza. This goes spines up, like right, what the hell? Like right here. Somehow. Like right, oh, that was it for a second. I had it for a second. I want to play it bad. Me too, buddy. Me too. If anybody wants to have a quick laugh, look up the skit, the college humor skit, Stepdad. That's what I was referencing just then. Stepdad by College Humor. It's an ancient College Humor skit. Connor and I sing that tune very often. College Humor used to be goated. Now we can't have anything because of woke. Bro, this is annoying. I don't know how these fucking go. Do you watch Dropout? Nope. I've not seen a single second of Dropout. I'm over here smoothing out a Lictor tail. You think I watch Dropout? I used to watch Hardly Working so much. Hardly Working goated and Jake and Amir. Jake and Amir goated. Jake and Amir was wild. Fucking freaks. There it is, I found it! I found the angle this is supposed to go at. What a particular angle, how weird. Can't be a lad anymore because of bloke, yeah. Anyone else? Jake and Amir? Is that glue? Yes. Well, technically, no. Technically it is plastic, it's a plastic solvent, but it melts plastic, so it fuses the pieces together. Jake and Amir, I feel like Jake and Amir was very formative for like Connor and I's humor. It was just a classic, Jake and Amir. It was just, you know, one guy who's a complete, like cartoon character, and then another guy who's just a complete straight man. So it's just, it's really funny, Jake and Amir, a classic. Connor and I watched so much Jake and Amir. I wonder what happened to a lot of them, like the College Humor people. I know some of them moved on to get like other entertainment jobs, but I wonder where some of them went. A lot are at Dropout now? Interesting. This guy really does go together really well, actually. I'm very surprised. They just rebranded? Yeah, but like, a lot of them are probably, what, like 40 now? Like, it's not... There's no way all of them are still doing skits at Dropout, right? A lot are? That's actually goated, if true. If true, that's amazing. You can't be funny? Well, it's that they can't be funny, but their whole branding was college humor, right? Did I ever watch Bleep Bloop? No. I've heard of it, but no. I have not watched Bleep Bloop. Also, peak YouTube was the first couple, like, 2-ish years of Funhouse. Peak. Peak, peak, peak. A shame how that all went, but... The first few years of Funhouse, peak. Another thing, not very formative, because I was, in college when Funhouse started up, but another thing that was just very, I guess, influential in the kind of humor and things I enjoy. Balloon Shop? I have no idea what that is. I have no idea what Balloon Shop is. Why did Adam have to be a freak? He was the straight man? Maybe that's why. Maybe he snapped. Adam? Don't you mean the dead pixel? The what podcast? The Fuckface podcast? Huh? Why is it called that? That's the name? What? I can't tell if that's amazing or not. Is that amazing? Hello, Tyrion. Right before stream, Tyrion, I was hunting rares in Kunlai to get the achievement. The only zone achievement I have left is Jade Forest, and then I've completed all of the zone achievements. Jeff, Michael, and Andrew? That's a pretty goated cast, actually. I ain't even 70 yet. I have a 70, I have a 61, I have a 54, and I have a 35. Getting to 70 once really increases the XP you get in the others. Fuckface is still going. It's under a new name. That's a shame. But I guess it makes sense that it would be. Well, it can stand up. Warner Bros. Napalm Bomb? Yeah. I mean, I would say it's a shame, but after recent years, Rooster Teeth kind of deserve to get bought. They kind of were asking for it with the kind of... They were languishing. When all of the founders basically either dip or kind of check out, something's wrong. I stopped watching just before Bernie left, because you could tell that things were on the way out. It's bad behind the scenes? Oh, I'm sure. Any company that has a culture like we're all one big happy family and they try to really impose that they're all friends, you know that shit is toxic behind the scenes. Their entire friend group is also their coworkers, and their friendships are all monetized. Yeah, no. That's very bad. Which faction are we assembling today? We're going to be doing some Imperial Guard, and a Tyranid. I refuse to call them the Astra Militarum. They got rebranded to the Astra Militarum. No, that's the Imperial Guard, buddy. You checked out when Ruby was really going through it? Yeah, Ruby, I mean, personally, I didn't think Ruby was ever good. I know some people really like the show, and obviously you can if you do, but I never found it good. Ever. Even when Monty was still working on it. The music slapped though? Yeah. The music is and was good for sure. It was the only part of the whole thing that I liked, I think. Does this go here? Like this? Oh, we're almost there. Oh, but now I'm pushing the other piece off. No, that goes there. And then this piece connects right here. Right here. Right here. Like this. Like this. Like, I keep saying like this, hoping that it's gonna go, and it's just not every time. Like this. We're almost there, actually. I liked Ruby conceptually. It was just too juvenile. I get that was kind of the audience that they were aiming for, but like I was in college when Ruby was really taking off, and it's like I wasn't the audience for Ruby. It was just very juvenile. Which is fine. You know, juveniles need content too, but I don't, it's not for me. For a group of gals in an anime during high school, that shit hit hard? Yeah. I bet. Okay, I think we finally got that to go the way it's supposed to go. Oh my god, and we're at the best part of the mini. Every time. The Tyranid chitinous crown. All of them have it. Basically, every Tyranid that's a character has a chitin crown. Of some flavor. See? H-Bomber Guy is a whole breakdown of Ruby? Yeah. H-Bomber Guy, goated. Maybe, he's fixing the reputation of the British. I wish I had a kite and crown. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Surely it's possible. And then this just sits on top. Like this. Like this. Right? There's a gap. Is that supposed to be there? Show me, is that gap supposed to be there? I think it is. Yes, it is. I think. It looks right. I think that gap is supposed to be there because something slots into it. He bodied Illuminati into being a radio DJ. She's a radio DJ now? Oh my god. That's for me. Slots in. Heard. Okay, yeah. Go off. I really like his videos on Pathologic as well. Pathologic. What a fucking bizarre thing. I'll never play it myself. What a bizarre thing. Shower time? Goodbye, Miosk. Miosk. Kinda does sound like something Doodle Blob would say. Miosk. I'm 28 years old, still quoting Doodle Bob. The fuck's wrong with me? This arm, supposedly, just... Oh, I missed a cleanup. Better. Your dad is 62 in quotes, Doodle Bob. Your dad is so cool. Hey guys, sorry to say, but Destiny 2, the final shape, is looking pretty cool. They get me every time, because guess what I said about Destiny 2 Lightfall when it was coming out? Hey guys, Destiny 2 Lightfall looks pretty cool. And then guess what happened? It was the worst expansion they've ever put out for the game, and it wasn't close. It was terrible. Lightfall was so bad. Oh my god, it was awful. But Final Shape sure does look cool. It was called Lightfall, and guess what didn't happen? Guess what didn't happen? The light, in fact, did not fall. It was a cutscene with a campaign split. It was a cutscene that was cut in half. And then filler campaign was put in the middle, and that was it. Like, you could watch the starting cutscene of the expansion, and then the ending cutscene of the expansion, and literally 0 time has passed in between them. They took a cutscene and cut it in half. Bungie's gone on record saying, no, that's not what happened. Look at the cutscene! It was like an entire campaign, and the cutscene, there's no frames in between them. They're literally completely cut, like, it makes no sense. It makes literally no sense. It was a filler campaign. There was never meant to be 4 expansions. It was meant to be 3. It was meant to be 3. Lightfall, and Lightfall was supposed to be, I think, the last one. When they first announced the roadmap, it was Beyond Light, Witch Queen, and then I think it was Final Shape. And Lightfall didn't exist. I believe you're supposed to get stranded on Witch Queen. That's the popular theory because it makes perfect sense for Witch Queen and not fucking Cyberpunk City for us to be getting the Strand thing. It makes no sense. Strand doesn't fit in. Neomuna as a whole is just stupid. Not to mention that. God, Lightfall was so atrocious. It's because it was filler and they can't convince me it wasn't. Nothing in it was consequential. We didn't fight the Witness. The Witness showed up. The Traveler shot a Kamehameha at it. It shrugged it off, and then we lost. We didn't fight the Witness, not a single time. We didn't even fight the Forces of the Darkness, really. We fought the Cabal again. Great. It was so bad. It was so bad. For years, we've been preparing for the Witness's invasion of the Sol system, and when it finally happens, we just watch. Absolute horseshit. Maybe if Neomuna was actually a city, yeah. Also, it's not. All the citizens are conveniently put in the cloud, literally. They uploaded their population to the cloud. So then the city doesn't feel lived in. It doesn't feel like it was ever designed to have people in it. God, it was such shit. Some of the seasonal content they put out afterwards has been pretty good, though. Like, if you're curious, literally watch the opening Lightfall cinematic, and then watch the finale cinematic for Lightfall, and you'll see that the end of the opening cinematic and the beginning of the finale cinematic can be put together, and they're completely congruous. Like, one immediately follows the other. Clocked out a Season of the Witch. It was just boring. Why? Season of the Witch was the best one. I didn't like Season of the Wish, but Season of the Witch was fun. I like that one a lot. I have the title. It's just 3 arenas? Yeah, but I mean, you only have to play a little bit of it a week. Just about done here. Just about done here. Okay, so now this is the thing that goes into the gap. The gap. The lit. The lit. The lit. Wish sucked ass? Agreed. Everyone's was raving about the coil. The coil is fucking brain dead boring. I hated the coil. The End of the Light stuff was fun, though. The Brave Arsenal and all that. That stuff was pretty good. Season of the Deep was okay. The fishing was kind of fun. The dungeon was good. What was the other one? Season of Defiance? I thought Defiance sucked. I didn't like Defiance at all. This guy has a tentacle coming out of the back of his brain. So that's what this gap is for. The tentacle slots into that. tentacle coming out of the back of his head. What is that even for, do you think? The brain tentacle, what do you think that's for? It's got like a blade on it. Like, do you think it's... Do you think he stabs it into other people's, like, brain stems and, like, sucks out their brain juice? I'm trying to decide what it's for. It's to avatar connect to people? Oh god, I'd connect to a Neurolictor with my ponytail. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people draw titties on this thing. I'm not really sure where they get off, but... yeah. Oh, you know where they get off. Yeah, I guess I do. They go, oh my god, look at the chitin. The tasteful thickness of it. The subtle off-white coloring. Oh my god, it even has thigh highs. Great time to tune back in. Yeah, the Neurolictor. It's thick. It's really not even. It's really not even thick. It has normal legs for something of its size. It's bigger than I thought it was. It's bigger than the normal Lictor. Actually, no, they're about the same. The normal Lictor is pretty hunched over. I literally do think it's just the posing on this thing. It just has a very sensual pose. It's got like one foot up and its waist is kind of twisted. And, yeah. Its tail is like coiled around it. The normal Lictor is big, meaty claws. Yeah, it does. This one does not have big claws. Well, it has claws, but not like the other one. Okay, how does this go? Like this? Like this? Ooh, we're almost there, I think. I almost have it. Like this? Like this? Like this? Like this? Oh, 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 oh. We almost had it. There's a very specific way this goes. I'm trying to find it. Like this? Like this? Like this. Found it. Like this. Would I? No. No. I mean, look at this thing. Come on. Smoothing out some of the... I put my finger in glue. The glue is also, you can use it to smooth out the plastic as well. You can put it over stuff and remove texture because it'll melt the surface just a little bit. A little bit of sprue glue. Just a little bit of sprue glue here on the seam. And then you take your sprue glue seam and then you use the normal glue to thin it out and fill the seam using that. We've done it before. Very easy technique that you get a lot of goodness out of that. I don't think I'm gonna glue it to the base because I want to super glue it to the base instead. It stands up already though by itself, which is nice. Yeah, the Neurolictor. There it is. It's got its tail. It coils around it. Come on, camera. There you go. Yeah, it's got its brain tentacle. It's got its one foot up. Really cool pose, actually, on this thing. It's got its all spindly arms. What game genre do I think Tyranids would be good at? They'd be good at Cookie Clicker. Yeah, they'd be good at Cookie Clicker. Like games that are like require a lot of monotonous tasks. Well, I guess we'll put the peanut butter on its base, huh? Any peanut butter enjoyers? Long arms for embracing? True. Bro, they were really keeping their cards close to their chest with Space Marine 2. That was... I really, honestly, I didn't think they were going to have multiplayer. I thought they were going to have the co-op campaign, and then they just call it. They were cooking. They've shown only the first level of the campaign, and no multiplayer. They were cooking. Peanut butter first? Yeah, I did this with the Pyrovore, and it actually is really nice. I might start doing it going forward with everything, because it just makes this so much faster, because I don't have to worry about messing up a model that's already on the base. So you just put the peanut butter on, you wait for it to dry, and then you just super glue the model. See, it's done. It took 3 seconds. I'm done. Oh, I don't have any water. Scheisse. Scheisse, scheisse. Can you get a spoonful? I don't know if you'd like this. Okay, I'm gonna go get some water and a paper towel so I can clean the brush. I keep nudging the camera, keep nudging the camera. Yeah, all things considered, that was pretty simple. The Neurolictor. That went pretty fast. Which is good, that's fun. I like long builds, but also if it's a single character, if I'm only building a single model, I don't want a single model to drag unless it's gigantic, you know? Okay. Can I get that on a cracker? You guys are welcome to buy Vallejo Earth Texture Paste and do whatever you want with it. Okay? But this, you guys don't get to have mine. What's the biggest one I've painted? Maybe the Silent King? Zarek the Silent King? Or Be'lakor, perhaps? Okay. This one is the Astra Militarum, or the Imperial Guard, as Chads call them, Heavy Weapons Squad. It's kind of a weird unit to have be my first unit of Guard, but once we get the other ones eventually, it'll make more sense. The first normal guys that we're assembling on stream, we've just done a lot of Space Marines. These are just dudes. They're literally, there's nothing special about them. Ooh, a nice transfer sheet. Oh, there's a lot of transfers on here. That's a really nice transfer sheet, actually. Okay, cool. Where the base is at. Found him. I dropped one. That's my head. Base. Come on. Where is it? It's in the dark. I can only feel for it, but I can't find it. I'll get another time. Shit. And another time meaning right now. Huh. Fuck's sake. How is that so difficult? Oh, they have the same size base as the Neurolictor. That's fun. You know what? what? Let's take these bases and let's get them out of the way. You guys go over here. Okay. It looks like you got some options. It looks like blue is a las cannon, yellow is some kind of auto cannon, red is a heavy bolter, green is rockets, and pink is a mortar. Interesting. I think I want to do the auto cannon, the heavy bolter, and the mortar. How are we feeling about those? I'll allow it. I thought of all people, Tanner would be like, why aren't you doing the las cannon? Or something, you know? I definitely want the mortar, but the other ones are a bit up in the air. I don't really like the rocket. Maybe the auto cannon and the las cannon? Wow, a stream not at 2 a.m.? Yeah, Testican. Yeah. Okay. Well, while we're thinking about that, let's just do the mortar. Let's go and do the mortar first. Where is it? Okay, yeah, here it is, here it is. Look how many pieces are on this sprue. All these little guys. Bunch of tiny, tiny parts. Oh, you get 3 of each. You can build more than one. Oh, shoot. That's crazy. I still think I want options. Like, I want variety. But you could do 3 of each if you were so inclined. Dang. That's wild, actually. Okay. Let's get started. 65 and 66. They're torsos. It's a torso. It's a torso. 68, 69, 29, 65. You're 65. That's the front. And the back is 66. 47, 43, 39, 35. Is it on the other sprue? Just checking. 66 is on the other sprue. It's one of... It might be the only other back that's on this other sprue. Interesting. Okay. Looks like they got simple, flat arm joints, which is good. It means you can pose them. Torsos are just 2 halves, which is also good, nice and simple. I already know these guys are going to take a lot longer than the Neurolictor. They're smaller, but have like just as many pieces, and there's a lot of them. I have to build 2 guys per platform. So 6 little dudes. Okay, we have the front of his torso, and then it wants us to do his legs. 67 and 68. This looks like it has legs on it. Is it the ones I need? 41, 49, 58. No. 37. 45, 57. I'm looking for 67 and 68. There's 68. $68, and I'm looking for 67. 67. What does it look like? It's just a bent knee. They're all bent. 37, 40, 82, 64, 69, 63, 45. Is it on the other sprue and I missed it? 58, 49, 67. It was on the sprue. You know what I should have done? I should have put peanut butter on these bases and just have them drying in the meantime. I think once I assemble this guy, once I get his torso together, I think that's what I'll do. I'll put the peanut butter on. Like actual peanut butter? Yeah. Why wouldn't it be actual peanut butter? I don't understand. How long do you think it would take for peanut butter to dry on a base? Like actual peanut butter. Well, I'm really liking the way these go together. This is fun. Ooh, this is fun. I like having little actual men. Look at this, okay? Here's a size comparison. Here we go. This man is crouched, obviously, compared to a Space Marine. This man, with his knees bent, goes up to a Space Marine's pelvis. That's crazy. They're so tiny. Painting these guys is going to be so fun. Because they're really tiny, but they're not... They're really simple color-wise. It's like, okay, they have the khaki fatigues, and then they have the green armor and, like, brown boots. There you go. Just the right height? Yeah. I don't think Space Marines can get an erection. I'm going to be real about that. I'm actually not even sure if they have genitalia. Actually, I'm locking that in. I don't think Space Marines have genitalia. I'm locking that in. That's my final answer. There goes my OTP. Unlucky, I know. Don't worry, I think Sisters of Battle do. Sisters of Battle definitely still have genitalia. Though I think they all swear vows of chastity. People like to ship a guardsman with sisters for some reason. You have like the boot boy, like the little ground boot boy, and then you have the big mommy sister of battle. It's not like it's an Imperial Guard hero. It's like, no. It's like, this is literally Boot Boy. And then they ship him with the sister. I wish this wasn't a conversation. Why? You don't like to ship Imperial Guard? With Sisters of Battle? What's wrong? Are you afraid? Do you feel afraid of this? Okay, now that's annoying. His radio is an individual piece. It's a single hand with a walkie-talkie in it. Oh god, it's so tiny. I get it. It's so that you can attach different hands to him. But like, this is crazy how small this piece is. It's just a hand with a walkie-talkie in it. Yeah, it is because it can be replaced with something else. Yeah. Again, if you're cutting something really small, like these, with a really sharp knife like this, do not push on the whole handle. Don't manipulate it with your weight, with your wrist. Manipulate it with your finger. Just push on the back of the blade. So you're not going to slip that way. Or at least you're a lot less likely to. Just a little bit, because that way you can more easily control how much pressure you're applying that way. Part 70. These sprues are kind of a mess. It's really hard to find anything because there's so many freaking pieces. I wish it would tell me which sprue they were on. Sometimes they do that. They'll like label sprue A and sprue B, so it'll say like 70B, and then you know where you have to look. I just know I'm looking for an arm with no hand. But there are a lot of those. Well, I know I need this one. So I'll cut it out while I have it. $70. Oh god. 70. What is it? It has it has the cord. It is the cord attached to it. That helps. There it is. Because, you know, it's the year 41,000, and they're still using radios that have a coily cord. Because of course they would be, right? Using a coily cord radio. It's probably like doctors using fax. Maybe. Probably for aesthetics, yeah. Even though it's the year 41,000, the guardsmen are highly influenced by, like, Vietnam-era American military. Which is definitely fun, but also, it doesn't make a lot of sense. But it doesn't have to. Doesn't make a lot of sense. But that is a-okay. Because it's cool. Right, Tanner? Tanner really trusted me there. I could have said anything. I think I got some peanut butter on this guy somehow. How did I do that? How does he have peanut butter on him? He has a little teeny tiny piece of peanut butter on his backpack. Get that peanut butter off of there. Get that pepper off of there, right, Tanner? There it goes. Oh, I heard every word? Oh, nice, Tanner. Good job, buddy. Now he gets a head. So no head? No, he actually gets head. Because he's getting one put on his body right now. What'd you miss? Not a lot. We were assembling our Astra Militarum guys. 81, 85, 84, 83, 79. There's a head I'm missing somewhere. 1, 2. Oh, there it is. I kind of want to make the guy with the mortars team the sergeant, so I think I'm going to give him a sergeant head. He gets a little cap instead of a helmet. It makes sense for the sergeant to be yelling into a walkie-talkie like this, I think. Look how tiny he is. He's so small. What the hell? Like, I did these Krieg guys a while ago, and their scale is the same, but the Krieg are standing up, so they don't seem as tiny. Let's do the peanut butter real quick before I forget. I'm really excited about the Astra Militarum. I have a few things up on the throne for them. I'm glad that I finally got one, because I'm really excited about them. Their range got updated really recently, like within the last year or so, and it's really good. A small creature, but an extension of his will, nonetheless. Absolutely. The smallest cog is still part of the machine. Can you paint over the peanut butter? No, you can definitely paint over the peanut butter. You can straight up spray primer over the peanut butter, if you wanted to. If you just want the texture, but not the color. But I'm okay with the color, so I don't really like to prime it. Peanut butter gamer. It's the peanut butter game. Oh, that would have been bad. Almost flipped that bee over. It doesn't have to be very thick either. I laid it on a bit too thick on that first one, but that's okay. It evens out. But I do want to make sure that I get it to the edges. Gotta be mini painting ASMR videos out there? I don't know. Does the mic actually pick this stuff up that well? Yeah? Interesting. Because I don't have a super high quality mic for the camera. Thank you, Peanut Butter Brush. Again, we talk about him every time. Peanut Butter Brush is goated. That is his purpose. He's not ruined. He just is repurposed. Cool. And the Neurolictor's base is just about dry. I'm not going to put it on there, but like, here's the Neurolictor's peanut butter. See? Doesn't come off. Which means I can put that B on there. Oh. Not into the wet peanut butter, Neurolictor, you goofy Neurolictor. Okay, now I can glue him on to his base. I just need to find what happened to my super glue. Is this it? Yup. You could theoretically glue them into the wet peanut butter, but the solid peanut butter kind of makes more sense to me. And now I will not touch it. It will sit right here. Leaving it alone now. I should not have done that. I should not have done that because the Neurolictor isn't primed, dumbass. Oh my god. Get off that base. Dumb idiot. It's not primed. And I don't want to prime the peanut butter. We just talked about that. It's alright. You can just peel it right off. It's fine. Now he's got peanut butter feet. That's okay. I'm going to try to hold it up for a second so the glue dries so that I'm not putting it down and it gets stuck to something. I have to remember to prime these after stream though. Okay, back to the Imperial Guard. Where was I? I was making the mortar team. Let's put their peanut butter bases aside. Peanut butter base. Okay. Let's get the Dreadnought out of the way too. Okay. The mortar team. You get 25 and you get 16. Is the mortar just made out of the rocket, but pointed upwards? It seems awfully similar. I think it is. It's just the rocket launcher with some added parts. That's, well designed. $25, and what else did it say? 16. Can you paint them not primed? Define them. The minis? Yeah, technically yes, but you'll run into difficulties.
priming is really necessary to get a nice even surface for the paint to get onto that's slightly gritty so it sticks. Like, it's technically possible to paint something without priming it, but you could run into problems. It's just better to prime. It's just good practice. Because plastic is kind of slippery, you know? It's very slick. Paint doesn't like to stick to plastic. Paint does like to stick to primer, though. I've primed every mini I've ever painted and never had problems with paint adhesion. And you don't have to get the expensive fucking Games Workshop primer like I do. I just like the color of it. It's a good solid foundation. You could just get normal fucking primer. Army Painter primer is cheap. Yeah, Gunpla are the same, for sure. Alrighty, we got the shoot. Now we take 27. Which appears to be the dials and like bottom of the mortar. And it goes up at the top. It's like the scope. Do mortars have scopes? I mean, I guess they do. Why wouldn't they? And it wants that perpendicular to the ground, like this. Uh-huh. Seems like it's protruding a little bit much. I think it's supposed to, though, just a little. We get part 3. 3? Oh, good lord. That's 5, that's 4. 3. Cool. Wraithbone Prime is just what I use because Wraithbone is a really good base color for just about everything. Black can go over it very easily because it's very light, but then light colors can build up a good saturation on the first pass. Plus, I'm not building things that are main colored black, so it's not so bad. Like the yellow goes over Wraithbone easy, and so does the pink, so does the purple, so does the brown. You know, it's just a really good starting color. And I figure for these guys, when I'm doing the khaki, is I can just take the Wraithbone and then just shade it. Like put like Agrax Earthshade or like Seraphim Sepia over it, and then maybe get their khaki like fatigue color without having to use any paint. But we'll see about that. I'm a bit unsure about how that will work. Come on. Making sure I have the right angle on the legs for the mortar to make sense. like this. Alrighty. So I have the mortar, and I have the guy that sits next to the mortar. What about the guy who loads the mortar? Are we making him next? Yes, we are making him next. Bro, these Astra Militarum are so fun. This is so fun. Just military dudes. I understand why people like to do, like, the historical, like, military guys. Because it's fun. $66 and $65. Heard that. Okay, guys, pop quiz. Pop quiz. Podcast listeners, pop quiz. What's the ratio of Majos purple to contrast medium for Tyranid skin? 2 to 5, 1 to 6, 2 to 5, I for gore, 2 to 6, 2 to 3, 1 to 2. If you said 2 to 6 or 1 to 3, you were right. It started out 2 to 5, so if you said 2 to 5, you got owned. But we changed it to 2 to 6 for better math. It says to use 65 and 66, but we already used those parts on the other guy. The other guy was 65 and 66. Right? Am I wrong? Huh? Oh, that was what they were saying goes with the rocket team. It doesn't matter. I understand now. We can make him different. He'll be like 34, 35. Okay, it's fine. These instructions are confusing because these guys are so modular, but you really don't have to follow them as long as you have the torsos match up and the legs match up. That's 34. Now I'm looking for a back. 35. 35 back. There's a back. 35. Back to podcast mode. I'll got you. I'll got you, Major Miracle. If you go back into podcast mode, I will place a curse upon your bloodline. You will never know happiness again. Wow, they actually left. Oh, they're back. If an evil sorcerer threatened to curse your bloodline, if you walked away, would you still walk away? Would you call his bluff and be like, nah, bro, you don't know sorcery? I kind of feel like I would at least give it some thought, you know? What if he did? What if he actually knew sorcery? I'd be cooked. 37, I'm looking for 36. Your bloodline dies with... Okay. I'm not going to say real talk, because this isn't that serious of a subject. In people, I guess, around my age group, I would say mid-20s to early 30s, how come so many of y'all are convinced that you're never having kids? Am I old-fashioned? kids in this economy? I mean, economy aside, I would like to have children someday. Like, but a lot of people don't want kids, not just because of economic reasons. It's like they don't want to, even if they could, right? Which is absolutely fine. I'm just trying to understand. I'm infertile. I'm sorry about that, Blackberry. That is very difficult. I want 2. They're sweet. Let's go. I'm gonna have 6. Let's not go. That's insanity. Health issues I don't want to pass on. That's very responsible of you. I got a little bit of peanut butter on this guy. I think I'm gonna go wash my hands so I stop transferring peanut butter. A BRB XD. Don't worry, I'll come back and watch. Honestly, I'm just a tiny bit annoyed by the fact that the humans aren't like seahorses, so men could give birth. I mean, yeah, there is that. Like I don't think America is gonna end up like the East Asian countries or anything with like birth rates that are that bad, but we could hear the whole water. No, I have a sink in my kitchen that's right outside my room. Like, come on. What? You guys don't have a kitchen in your home? Your apartment? But yeah, it's just weird. I just feel like almost everyone I know that's my age doesn't want kids. My room is on the 2nd floor. We live in an apartment. There are no floors. That's better. Okay. I think people don't take being parents as seriously as they should, which is the biggest problem. Yeah. 73 and 72 for his limbs. 73, 72, and 74. I saw 74 earlier. I don't know where, though. There's 72. Cool. Also, the lack of general baby medical support around the States definitely makes people reconsider. But, like, our birth rate is better than, like, South Korea and Japan's, and I think, at least maybe from, I'm pretty uninformed, surely their medical support is better than America's, right? As far as, like, at least maternal leave, if not paternal. So, like, I'm not sure if that is, like, a good enough reason in America. Because their birth rates are super low, and I think it would be easier for them. The work culture over there is hell, yeah. Cool, we got the arms. South Korea is an entirely different problem. Yeah, but like, it's just strange how like they have the inverse situations. They have better medical support, but then a worse birth rate. And then we have abysmal medical support, but our birth rate is somehow better. Like, more people have kids here, even though it's like, why would you? Right? I think they should just give anyone who is a kid like an extra $1,000,000,000. I'd be a father of 5. South Korea has 51 million versus 333 million USA population, but isn't like birth rate takes into account total population? Like obviously they'd be having less kids, but like for their population size, the rate at which they're having them is small. It's like they have 1/6 of our population, but like 1/20th of our birth rate or something, right? It's not proportional. Just by sheer probability, you get more variety of reasons for people to have kids. I don't know. I don't know. It's just an interesting thing to talk about. I just feel very not like weirded out or like, oh man, like I'm different than everyone else. I want children. But it's just like most people I talk about don't want any. It's just interesting. That's all. It's just interesting. Oh, I forgot his backpack. Where's 74? There it is. Can't go to war without your backpack, son. Where are you gonna keep your Uncrustables? Bro, send me to the front with a box of Uncrustables. I could live for about 1 day. I would go through them. I think Lumi has a good point. In Japan, you're basically quitting your career once you have a child. It's very difficult for women to get back to work. Many women opt for doing random part-time jobs instead of going back to their field. Yeah, it's just really weird there. But then here we have the opposite problem, where maternity leave and stuff is so bad that many women, like, you know, the babies are raised by nannies or relatives. Like, once Connor and I were old enough to fend for ourselves, Connor and I we'd go home to school by ourselves. We would, you know, like both of our parents worked full time. You know, we never saw them after we were like 7 or 8. Which isn't the fault of our parents. It's just, you know, that's just how it is on this bee of an earth. Alrighty, well that's the first team built. That took kind of long. I had fun with it though, they look so fun. No, you can stand up, buddy, I know you can. Maybe not. Okay, go to hell. So that's the mortar team. Now, have we decided what we wanted the other ones to be? Autocannon, perhaps? I definitely want one autocannon. And maybe one heavy bolter. The heavy bolter is just iconic. I don't really like the shape of the las cannon. Let's start with the bolter, because that's the one that I know I want. I did have many in Mexico to help my parents, who both worked full-time. But I also had a bajillion aunts and uncles who all took turns. Yeah. Ben actually has a huge problem with having a lot of young women with high education that drop out of the workforce in their 30s because they want a family. Yeah. It's really weird. Having kids is weird. I guess Japan is a lot more traditional. You know, the wife takes care of the homestead and the child, once there is one. Kind of unfortunate. This is your field of study, so you're yapping? No, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Because I don't know diddly squat about any of this. I was just really musing about American millennials not wanting children. Even if they could. Like, you could tell a lot of them, I think. Let's say you were economically stable and had a caring partner. Would you want kids? And I think a not insignificant number of them would say no. I've heard so much stuff from friends who work in the hospital, like stuff about pregnancy that no one talks about, so it's a bit like you'd rather adopt than go through that yourself. I mean, fair enough, for sure. Fair enough. Where's a little ammo box? Here it is. Being a stay-at-home dad sounds kind of awesome. I know it's not easy, but as long as you're not a single dad, it sounds like it might be kind of awesome. Single dad sounds impossible. I would die. Trying to find the way this goes. I think it goes like this. Can't have figs, gotta collect Miku. You can still have hobbies and children. And what else part do I need? 1? What's the difference between this part 1 and 2? Oh, one of them has like a little thing on it. Okay, cool. Where is it? 2. Part 2. Part 2. Part 2. There it is. I will say though, there is a culture shift with stay-at-home dads and working moms. I know, that's goated. I think you'd think I'd be one of those doting dads. Maybe, yeah. I could see it. I could see it. Like Tyler 1. If you're not a doting dad, are you even really being a cool dad? An epic dad? This goes together really ingeniously. I'm liking this. Okay. And then we take part 3. A 1, a 2, a 3. Part 3. Or did I use 3 on the mortar team? Then maybe I need part 4. I think I'm going to use 3 on the mortar team. It doesn't really matter. They're all the same. Part 4 it is. just have to make sure that it's facing the right way. So the handle is on this side, like here. Like this. Like this. Okay. Wakarimashita. You're a teacher. You're a teacher? That's pretty epic. Mad respect for teachers. I could see myself being one, but I'm not sure if I want to go back to school. Alrighty, there's a little gun. Boop. I said, boop. Stop going apart. Fine, I'll hold you in place then, filth. School these days is scary? I've been done with school for a while. I don't... God, no. I'm not liquid enough to go back to school either. Not to mention that. Okay, so we have the gun. Now I have to build the little dudes. So I'm finding the dudes. Where is the dude? Huh? Did I miss where we assembled a man? Is it this? No, that's for the rockets. That's not there. Oh, here. I found it. It's right here. Okay. $39 and $38. Heard on that one, boss. That's 38. 39. We're looking for a back. 39. 39, 39, 43, 39. Hello, Giga. $35, $34. Gotta get a backpack for him. It says to put 74, but we don't have 74, but we do have 75. So he can get that one. All the backpacks are the same. They'll go on all of them, I believe. This is a really modular kit. I like it. There's a lot of options and different things you can do. They all got their bedroll. This guy has a wrench on his backpack. That's fun. It's the first stream I watched on this channel, and it was a lot of fun to talk to everyone. So I appreciate you being here. It was fun to have you. $36 and $37. $36 and $37. 36. 36. 36. My hope I didn't use them already. I don't think so. They're somewhere. 49, 41, 48. Maybe I did use them. I don't know how I ended up all mismatched. Again, it doesn't really matter, but now I'm just seeing if I've used them. We'll just do this one instead. 40 and 41. Here's 40. Do I speak other languages? Not really. I used to know Japanese, but I've forgotten a lot of it, so I don't really count as me speaking it anymore. My Japanese is very broken. I used to be okay at it though, but I just it never got any use, so I just... Thanks for gifting. I'm assuming that was to Soma. I was hunting on the sprue, so I missed it. How do these go together? Like this? Like this? Like this? Didn't I curse in German earlier? No, I did, but that's the only German word I know. Scheiße. My friend Bryn knows German. He used to know German really well. He took it in high school and in college. Let's get some arms on this beat. 28 and 29. 28 and 29. 28 and 29. There's 28. 28. Boop. 29. 29. Cool. So you did hear right? Thought your brain is making it up? Nope. I did say Scheisse. Scheisse is fun to say. And then this connects here, here. It connects to the side, but which side? The upper one, right here. It connects right... Come on. Okay, let's take one of the arms off. It connects here. My pronunciation is good, thank you. I was always pretty good with languages, but I only ever took the one. Well, I took Spanish in high school, but I mean that's long gone. Language is fun. Even English. Even the evil English. Evil beast, evil English. But even that is fun. You took Spanish a semester ago and it's already gone? I mean, that's how it be. That is how it be. I'm gonna leave this guy unglued to his gun, though, because painting him would be a pain in the ass if he's already connected. But let's find a head for him. I kind of like this one, so this is the head he will have. Alrighty, we are halfway done. Can you believe it? Bro, there. Okay. Have we decided what we want the last gun to be? Las cannon, auto cannon. I kind of want the auto cannon. Anyone else partial to an auto cannon? You took French and Chinese in high school and that's poo from your brain? Yeah. Auto cannon? Okay. I like the auto cannon. It's really long. It looks cool. I'll have a bunch of leftover weapons, though. I'm surprised how generous they were with this sprue. I'll have 3 autocannons, 2 rockets, 3 las cannons, and 2 heavy bolters. Very generous sprue, which is very, very abnormal. But I heard that a lot about the new guard kits, that they are very generous. They have lots of options. I'll have a lot of heads, too. Goodbye, Soma. Thanks for hanging out. I stream every day. Well, every weekday. At ass o'clock? For you, maybe. For my glorious American brothers, I stream at a goated time. Stats? Ew, stats! Stats. Disgusting. What a rancid thing. Statistics. Yeah, I hated stats when I did it. It was very, very boring. And my class was at like fucking ass o'clock too. I had a stats course and it was straight up like at 8 p.m. Am I misunderstanding how this goes together? It says this goes here, but how? How come these aren't going together right? He's uneven. There we go. Oh, am I trying to put the top on the bottom? Is that the problem? Does it go like this? Like this? Like this? Like this. Okay, yes, like that. I was doing it upside down. Stats was easy for you? Well, good for you. Oh, neighbor's dog time. Bark, bark, bark. Hello. They have 2 pit bulls, and they just do not shut the hell up. No more, no more, I'm done. No more pit bulls, please. 7 a.m. is worse? Maybe. It depends on what the rest of your schedule is like for that day. Like, if I had other classes and then had an 8 p.m., that was the worst ever. Because then you're enslaved. At least 7 a.m., the day you get it done with early. At 8 p.m., that means that day you can never do anything else that day. You have class, and then you have, like... Truly, truly awful. Absolutely horrendous. Nobody's a morning person? I don't know about that statement. They exist. They're aliens, though. They are aliens. I feel like I put this in wrong. No, it's right. It just looks weird. Oops. Autocannon done? I think. So now we build the guy that goes on the autocannon. $43 and $42. Actually, never mind, that was 42. This is 43. Go to local Starbucks and it'd just be me and a few homeless people hanging out. Oh, when you had a bunch of, like, time to kill? I would go sleep. I would find somewhere on campus and I would go sleep. They wake up at 4 a.m. to study. That's, mental illness. That ain't right. We were not meant for that. Alarm clocks don't work for you? That is very unlucky. What do you do? I always wake up to my alarm. I can count on one hand the amount of times I didn't. $45. I'm looking for $44. 44 foot. 44, 48, 49, 58, 44, 44. There it is. 44. Epic. Under the alarm every 2 to 9 minutes, an hour before you need to wake up. That's awful. That's hell. I set my alarm 10 minutes before I need to wake up, snooze it once. There you go, all good. All good after that, boss. The having my alarm also vibrate helps. The motion plus the sound. That helps me at least. Yours has flashing lights? That's scary. That is scary, oh my goodness. I'd be so scared. Now he needs arms. 30 and 31, perhaps? 30? I just dropped it. Oh, found it. 30, 31, 33, 31, 31, 32. Where's 31? 31, 31, 31, 31. You have another alarm like 30 minutes after, because I have a history with falling asleep at your desk as you get ready. What the hell? 10 alarms in a row? You snooze them all? I mean, isn't that just a skill issue? That's just a self-discipline issue, right? It's not that you don't wake up. It's that you don't want to. You choose not to. Let's find a head to put on this guy. Oh, I like this one. Okay, so now I need to build what? 2 more guys that just go on the base. I have 3 gunners, 1 sergeant. Okay, cool. So now there are 2 little guys that go on the base that I have to build. So let's do that. .46 and 47. 46 and 47. Who does this build? Does he get a backpack? He kind of already has one. I'll have to look into the instructions and find. Hello, Coco. I'm looking for 46 and 47 torso to see what legs go with him. I'm God's sleepiest soldier. Good luck. Good luck. $46 and $47, huh? Any of y'all have a 46 and 47 torso? You do. You do. This guy does. Okay, so he gets 50 on top. He already has a little backpack. He needs this bedroll on top. How come his backpack sculpted on and the others have individual pieces? 50. He gets this little knapsack instead. Which way does it go? Like this? Or the other way? I think it's like this. Okay, what legs does he have? 48 and 49? Okay, let's find them. 49 and 48. Wow, that was easy. For once. I've been really struggling to find the rest of these parts for these guys. Maybe I'll prime these guys here on stream. I'll run and prime them so we can put them on their bases so we can say they're done. You know? Now he needs a head and arms. Head and arms. Here's a head for him. Arms. 90, 91. He needs a binocular. That's kind of fun. $90 and $91. Where? They're on this sprue somewhere, apparently. 90 and 91. Did I use 90 already? I think that might be the wrist that gets no, it's not. It's a different arm. This is our right arm, not our left. 90 and 91. Where? Help. Somebody help. Did I really no, there's 90. Okay, so 91 is somewhere. But it's really small. It's a hand holding a binocular. $91. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's glue them together. Boop. And then it also says he has 52 arm, which is reaching for his pistol. That's cool. My man's got the gat. He's ready for it. Yeah, he has his binoculars in one hand, but he's ready to blow someone's head off with the other hand. Let's go. And then after this guy's done, we got one more little man, and then all of them are assembled. And I was right; these guys did take longer than the Neurolictor, even though they're way smaller. They're very intricate, which is fun and good. Lots of options, lots of funness going on. He's reaching. He is reaching, actually. He literally is reaching for sure. He's got, strangely, he's got a left-handed holster, which is interesting. I feel like this hand is really high up. Really high up on his torso. What's going on with that? It says it's at like this angle, like it has it. I guess the Imperium of Man accepts even left-handed people. They'll regret that. Lefties are notoriously evildoers. Am I right, or am I right? Lefties absolutely would have been killed in medieval times. For being different. They'd be witches. It would be the sign of the devil if you used your left hand for things. Yeah, there he is. Epic. Okay, one more guy. So he's 55. Let's find the torso that is 55 and 56. Didn't I just use 55 and 56? No, I used 46 and 47. 55. 56. It's the only back left, so I just have to find it. There it is. Cool. Oh, he's got a like wire cutters on his backpack. That's cool. This kit is really fun. I really like this. The other Imperial Guard kits, that's so exciting. These are really good kits. And I think they'll be a nice complement to our Tyranid force that we've accrued. Because ironically, I think the Guardsmen are like the natural match for the Tyranid. The Space Marines are too specialized and too small of a unit. The Guard are like a giant military monstrous organization of billions of soldiers. So how do you match a billion Tyranids with a billion men? And like they use artillery and things where Space Marines traditionally do not use artillery. They use very little. They're like strike teams, Space Marines. They're like a scalpel, where the Guard are like a fucking sledgehammer. I think they're literally called the Hammer of the Emperor, the Guard. Is Lethe here? Lethe, are you here? Were you here today? Lethy! Lethy T, I summon you. Are you here? Because I think this is the stuff that Lethy got. These guards. I think... No, was it Luca that did the Neurolictor? Luca, was that you? Or maybe Luca was the Salamander and Horse was the Neurolictor? I'm trying to remember who got what. The Salamander hasn't showed up yet. It'll be here in a few days. It's shipping from across the country, so it's taking a moment. Okay. No, don't come apart now. Really? It's almost there. Just goes right here. Goes right here. Right here. There it is. Cool. I know a lot of people like the Death Corps of Krieg, these guys with the gas masks, but I find them a bit too strange. Like, I like the Krieg, don't get me wrong, but like, they're not obviously like military dudes. They wear giant trench coats and have like they're not wearing bucket helmets in the same way. But like the Cadians, that's like a military dude. He's got a breastplate, he's got a helmet, he's got like chaps over his boots. Like the Cadians are Vietnam and the Krieg are World War One. So like it's very different. They're like World War One, like they have like the big gray coats and like the helmets. They're very ornate, kind of in a way. Oh, there we go. They have like the little like kind of socks over the top of their boots, but no chaps. They're like World War One era soldiers. But the Cadians are like Vietnam, so they're goated. The reader, yeah, he reads the scriptures to his fellow soldiers in battle to give them morale boosts. To remind them that only in death does duty end. There's one more head in here somewhere, I think, that's not a sergeant's head. I don't want to give another sergeant. There's only one sergeant per squad. Ironically, the sergeant is most likely to get his brain blown out because he has a fucking cap. Every unit gotta have the chaplain? Yeah, even the World War I era Death Marines. This guy's got binoculars up to his eyes. That's so fun. I love this kit. The Guard are so fun. I've wanted Guard for a while, but their range was super old and super lame. And this Guard refresh has made them awesome. Very happy about them. Was that 61? Was that 61? Is this 61? 61. Yes, propaganda. Yeah, it's propaganda for sure. But like, imagine trying to combat the propaganda that's been set up for 20,000 years. How are you supposed to do it? Like, it doesn't even come across as propaganda because it's been so proliferated that now it's literally just part of their culture. There's a little piece of flash. Get off of there. It's like in the same way Christianity is very ingrained into Western culture. Imagine that, but like times 100. The imperial cult is just part of the Imperium. It's not something that you even realize is propaganda. It's just how it is. I'm looking for 62. I'm looking for his binoculars that he's holding. Shouldn't be too hard to find. There it is. Goated. Also, the guy you were fighting for is one step from a god. True. He's a god in every way that matters. In, like, literally every way that matters. He's seemingly all-knowing, all-powerful, has magic powers. Like, how could you say the Emperor is not of God? As it just, if you're a common man, how could you say it? He has complete control over science. That to the average person is so uneducated that it just looks like magic. He glows. He literally glows. He calls his space marines angels. The angels of death? Yeah, bro, that wasn't on purpose, huh? You're not a god, though. But you genetically engineered a force of super soldiers and called them angels. Not a god, though. Also, you wear shiny golden armor and a halo. And your sword is perpetually on fire. But you're not a god, don't worry. Yeah, don't worship me, but anyways, eliminate every other race in the galaxy on my command. By my authority alone. Also, we own the galaxy. I say so. By the way, if you believe in me enough, you get stronger. Also true. Literally true. Literally true. By the way, my living saints are literal saints. They're not saints in just because they proliferated my word. This one literally sprouted angel wings and soars around the battlefield shouting litanies. But I'm not a god, though. But I'm not a god. I'm just going to wait a little bit for the glue to dry on this latest guy, and then we'll prime them, and then we'll glue them onto their bases, then we'll wrap up, huh? And then we'll watch the Space Marine True trailer. I'm a god with shish kebab and Fallout then? What? It being perpetually on fire? How come this guy doesn't stand up by himself, but the other ones do? Oh! Got him. So we have our 6 little boys, there are 3 big guns, and a thick beast today. In just a minute, it'll be potty break time, everybody. Potty break. Everyone go take a potty break. Go get some water. I'm gonna go prime all of these. It doesn't take me very long. I just gotta do it. Should only take a few minutes, like 3. Make sure you put the glue lid back on your glue. Did someone say prime? Yeah, I did. Gotta get my priming box. Look, priming box. It says Maruchan on it. Don't know what that's about. Not the exam gloves. You gotta wear a glove when you prime. You gotta hold these boys to get all the angles right. Okay, I'll be back. I'm back. And if you are priming right and well, primer does not take long to dry because you're applying very thin layers. Now we just gotta glue them all onto their bases. Thank you, Priming Box, for your help. Okay. Let's get the Neurolictor first, because we had already started gluing it on. Alrighty, Neurolictor. The cutscene you just got in Ghost took you out? I have no idea what cutscene it could have been. Freaking Looney Tunes bit? Really? Uh-oh, I popped his arm off. Oops. I think that helps out, actually, because I'm trying to glue him onto the gun. Now that he's primed, I can do that. This is kind of hard to connect into the gun. There we go. Almost. Almost. Okay, we're just gonna let that sit. There's that guy attached to his gun. And the other guys don't have guns to attach to, but we're going to wait because I want to attach the weapons first and then position the guys around them. That kind of makes sense to me. Okay. Some glue. Just a little dab of glue. Put the weapon down. Right in the center if I can. Get the mortar guys. Little dab of glue on his feet. I think a smart guy would keep all of these guys separate, but I'm not doing that. It's fun to assemble them completely. It is fun. I want to have fun. I can worry about if it's difficult to paint later. And honestly, I don't think it's going to be that hard to paint. I'll be real. Somebody just crashed? Like bad? Wait, are you in my chat while you're driving right now? Tap to talk? Be safe. I trust that you know what you're doing, but be safe. Am I really taking this guy's arm off again? Shit. Fun? This is a future you problem? Absolutely. Absolutely a future me problem. But also, this guy's not wanting to attach to his gun in a very annoying fashion. Bro, connect to your gun, please. I had you. I know this is how you go. What the? Where's your arm going, goofball? There we go. Okay. Almost. It's a bit low. His head is coming off? This guy's being goofy. Hold on. The other guy connected to his gun just fine, huh? What's wrong with this one? It's like the gap between the two handles isn't big enough. Ooh, almost. We have you. Glue. Boop, boop, boop. Come on. Come on. Stay glued and stay right there. Stay right there, soldier. And glue, please. Do I need to super glue you? This guy's being a little bitch. Hold on. We'll get him. Just a little dollop of super glue. And then his arms go in the right spot. No? Why are they shifting so much? Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna connect the arm to the gun and then glue it on. Super glue, get off me. Thank you. Super glue, get off me. Thank you. I missed completely what we're talking about because I've been focused trying to get this guy to glue to his gun. but I think we got it. We'll move on from him. But this guy's glued. Waiter, waiter, more super glue, please. Thank you. A little bit too much there, waiter. Okay. Then our binocular guy. Okay. Then our heavy bolter, who's now safely glued together. Don't worry, everybody, I'll let you see what's going on once we have everything glued. We're almost there. You can just learn to be ambidextrous? I think so, yeah. Because you're only right-handed or left-handed because of practice. You could easily just do the same thing. Okay, all glued. That was kind of annoying, but we did it. Alrighty. First things first. Neurolictor. This thing's cool. It's cool. It's also huge. Because again, here's a man next to it. Like, he's huge. I really like its pose. It's really cool. It like kind of coils around itself. It's got like fun lines. Good shape language, Neurolictor. Good job, buddy. We got the heavy bolter squad with our left-handed guy here. They're hanging out on their little base. Having two little dudes on a base is fun. It looks like a little diorama. These guys are really fun. They're cool. Oh, he almost wanted to come off there for a second. Do you need more super glue, sir? I'll give you some. He needs some on his knee that's on the base. Come on. There you go. There. Now he'll never come off. We got the autocannon boys. Big old snout on this one. Holy. They're hanging out. He's got his binoculars up to his eyes. That's fun. This guy's like on both of his knees on the gun. These are really fun kits. I like this one a lot. And then we got the mortar team with the sergeant who has the flare gun. Two guys and a mortar. That's so cool. And then all of them together. That's like a fun little squad. Like, if you make, like, a big force laid out, you can kind of spread them out, you know? That's so fun. I like those a lot. Now let's go watch the Space Marine 2 trailer and get us the heck out of here, huh? We'll probably paint the Neurolictor and maybe these guys next time. And don't worry, we will get back to the crew, for those of you who enjoyed the crew. They're all still here, just off camera, right over here. Okay. Let's unplug this capture card and switch back.
Okay, 1 second. Okay. Now we're here again. Wow, 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 wow. Where are my headphones? Okay. You can see him back there, barely. Okay. I'm not giving Sony the click. We are doing it on the channel of the people who made the game. Sony is not going to click for me. They are dog water. Okay, this is Space Marine 2 multiplayer modes reveal.
We kill it. We break the synaptic
Captain
connection.
Titus.
They'd scatter like rats. And if you're wrong, if it's not there.
Don't know who these guys are, but this guy looks like he's some kind of Vanguard armored Space Marine. He's light armored. You can see his pauldrons are different. The way his chest piece comes up is different. They're called, what are they called? The Reavers wear this kind of armor. I don't remember what the armor is called, but there's a light armored Space Marine, and I think this guy's.
I cannot afford to throw men after a hunch. Give me 2 squads. 3 Space Marines. That's all I can spare. Brief them immediately.
Thunderhawk, Tech Priest there.
Talassa, we are almost there. What is your status?
This is obviously chaos, even for people who don't know. The studs and the heads are 100 years of service apiece. It's more abstract than normal, but if you know, this is the Tzeentch, the flame of Tzeentch. It's the Tzeentch icon. If the blue didn't already clue you in, this is Tzeentchian chaos cults.
Drop complete. Moving to objective.
Acknowledged. Proceeding to relay.
Talassa on the mark.
He's a lieutenant. You can tell this guy's a lieutenant. He has the plume and the coloring. This guy's wearing the light armor. He's a Reaver because he has the skull helmet and the light armor. This guy looks like an assault lieutenant perhaps, or maybe even a captain, based on his heraldry. He has a thunderhammer and a jetpack.
That high tyrant's head.
Maintain Vox reports.
Clear that wall-climbing scum. To all feed us.
Thunderhammer.
Now we end this.
It's the same squad. We have something we haven't seen before. This guy's just a normal tactical marine looking guy. He just run-of-the-mill default man. There are 6 classes. This dude is a heavy guy, obviously. He's a devastator, rather. He has a heavy bolter.
Dying to carve up some seal.
You saw him again there for a second. That guy, that was cool.
I have been dying to carve up
You see the heavy bolter guy again here.
some seal.
This guy's the assault marine. He has a power fist. Are they Primaris now? Yeah, they're all Primaris. This guy's a power fist, which wasn't in the first game at all. That's really cool. That's a twin-linked heavy Melta. You know how I've described the Melta being like a whoosh, and it like melts things? That's a Melta.
Bomb is in place, come on.
6 classes. That, I have no idea how he does this. It's just kind of... Oh, it's a grapple hook. I didn't see this the first time. He has a grapple. So the Reaver class has a grapple.
We can make it.
You don't see much footage of them. This guy's the sniper. He has the camo cloak, and he's also wearing, technically, if you really want to be technical with it, this guy's an Eliminator, is the class, the Primaris class. The camo cloak and the light armor.
Keep going.
Normal Reaver guy, you have an Assault Intercessor. This guy here on the far right, they're calling him a Bulwark. He's a Blade Guard veteran. He has a Storm Shield. So he has a sword and board. There he is again. Blade Guard veteran. He has the helmet that has the, you can lift and lower the, Tanner, what do you call it? The visor, I guess, on his helmet? That's a helmet with its lifted visor, which is cool. Assault Intercessor, Assault again. See here he is. Blade Guard veteran, Power Sword, and Shield. Customization, super awesome. Okay, so this is, you get, like, literally only frames. We're literally going frame by frame here. Armor sets, and then it looks like you can save preset armor sets as well. Some of them have prosthetic limbs. Some of them have different heraldry, plumes, tabards, different helmets, but it looks like you can save them. Frame by frame, here we go. You can't see it because of chat. There's helmet. You can choose helmet, left and right pauldron, your breastplate, which might include the tilt shield here, your backpack, your left and right greave, your left and right gauntlet, and then war gear, which looks like the tabard and other things on your belt. Close-ups. Close-ups. Okay, there it is. See, this is the close quarters lightweight class. He has the lightweight armor. Looks like you got loadouts. You got some kind of talent tree, perhaps. This is the sword and board class. They don't get a primary weapon because they have the shield. But they do get a secondary and then a melee. Also, you can tell his colors are changed. This guy's an Imperial Fist. But interestingly, he still has the Ultramarine symbol. So you can go and do whatever you want. It's not going to force you to use the Imperial Fist signal. You can be a yellow Ultramarine if you so choose, it looks like. The sniper, same light armor. He has his cloak. He has a bolt sniper rifle. He has a melee weapon. I'm sure he won't be able to choose all of them. And a secondary. This guy looks like a heavy. Yeah, see, you can... Oh, that's interesting, actually. He has his primary and secondary equipped at once. So even though he has the shield, he can still dual wield. I don't know, Tanner. I might not play the sniper. I kind of like the Reaver, or even just the normal Space Marine, the normal Tactical Marine. This is an SMG. They're calling it a bolt carbine. It's got a little foregrip on it. You can customize their weapons too. You can see an appearance tab up here. It looks like they have ranks. You get XP and level up in the ranks. Standard, Mastercrafted, Artificer, and Relic. And I'm not sure if that's just appearance or if that'll actually change how they function. Who knows? Perk tree. Oh, for one frame. There's, for the heavy, you can get a plasma incinerator. Actually, this isn't even the heavy. This is just a plasma rifle. For, I guess, Hellblasters. If you look up Primaris Hellblasters, this would be a Hellblaster weapon. But usually they use Gravis armor. If we go from right to left, this is like a bolt rifle. Some kind of scoped bolt rifle. We got, a bolt carbine, perhaps? No, this is the bolt carbine. So then maybe this is a bolt rifle. This is a bolter. Scoped bolter, perhaps? This one, too. I don't know. There are different kinds of bolters. Like a Kraken, some kind of Kraken rounds bolter. Carbine, this is obviously a melt-a-gun here at the end, which will function like a shotgun. We got a chainsword, some kind of higher level chainsword. It's all Artificer. Bolt pistol has some heraldry and stuff on it, the chains. He has this really cool tabard. They're calling this a Stalker bolt rifle. It's got the scope, the long scope on it. A Stalker bolt rifle. And this is the standard issue one, but it's still covered in heraldry, so I wonder if you can customize that at all. Again, this is also still standard, has different heraldry on it. And, okay, so maybe they're just not showing it, because this one's fucking crazy. Or maybe this isn't tied to the relics and stuff. Versions might be static changes and appearance is different. Perhaps. Blink and you miss it. There's 1,000 suns here. That's a relic marine. Blink and you miss it. This is the only time you see one in the entire trailer. That's a relic marine. Chaos Space Marines. Cut him in half. Another one. I didn't see this one the first time. He's about to get hit with a giant fucking swing of a thunder hammer. 1,000 sun here. Yeah, it looks like it fucking knocked his head. It like knocked him into pieces. That Hellbrute. That's a Chaos Dreadnought, a Hellbrute. That looks like it might have been a Hive Tyrant, or is a Hive Tyrant. That's a Hive Tyrant right here. It looks like one at least. That is a Lictor. We know the Lictor. He's got his big claws. We know him. This is a Helldrake, a Chaos Space Marine Dragon plane. It's part machine, part dragon. Hello, Bayshell. Helldrake. Uh, 6v6 multiplayer. And Death Guard, Black Legion, Chaos Space Marines, you will also be able to customize, and they'll have their own customization. Black Legion. That's a Death Guard. This guy looks like a Night Lord, but perhaps also just Black Legion again. Black Legion. He is Black Legion. This guy is a World Eater. World Eater, you could tell that, again, blink and you miss it. World Eater helmet. It has the big horns like a World Eater does. Death Guard, Bulwark.
That was but a taste of what is to come.
You like how light the scout legs are? Yeah, they're much lighter. That was just a taste of what is to come. Pre-order, September 9th. Gold Edition, you get the Macrog's Chosen DLC. It looks like it's some armor and appearance stuff. 4-day early unlock? Motherfuckers. Is there another edition? Ultra Edition. The Ultramars Champion Pack. And a Season Pass. Interesting. Yeah, really good trailer. Awesome. They were really holding this close to their chest. I can't believe they didn't reveal multiplayer until 3 months before the game comes out. Or maybe it's 4. Where's the Lamenters at? I'm sure the Lamenters are in. Again, if you can make your guy look yellow, like, it's in here somewhere. Yellow, 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 yellow. Yellow, yellow. Where is it? Yellow, yellow, yellow. There's the yellow guy somewhere. Where's the loadouts? Oh, it's right here. This guy. It was already supposed to be out? Yeah. It's crazy how many games have pulled that. The early access or the delay? If you can be yellow like this, you can be Lamenters. The delays? Yeah, it's terrible. That's an awesome trailer. I'm even more hyped for this game than I was before. And the fact that it has a season pass means that they're trying to at least update this game for a while. The Cyberpunk fiasco? Yeah, but this is, he has the light armor. What is it called? It's like a Primaris... Hold on. Primaris Reavers. The Mark 10 power armor. This is Mark 10. Is the light armor. So could Space Marines change armor? Yeah. Though they usually won't. Usually you like specialize into one and that's kind of it. It says this is Mark 10 on the Games Workshop store. Mark 10 power armor. It's Mark 10. Okay, it's Mark 10. This is what I was looking for. Phobos armor. It's Phobos pattern. Mark 10 Phobos pattern. It's the Phobos pattern armor. That's what I was looking for. The Sniper and the Vanguard will both wear Phobos. Whereas the others wear just Mark 10 power armor. Is it grafted to them? No, it's not grafted to them. They can take it off.
The lights will guide us, brothers.
Going to kill you soon enough, demon.
I wonder which one Landon would like, because Landon's interested in this game.
Hold fast, brother.
Right here, where his Volkite pistol overheats, in the tabletop, you would have to roll it whether or not this blows your arm off. Whether or not the gun just explodes and kills you. You would have to roll if it overheats like this. There's a Rogue Trader DLC announced. Yeah, there's a Death Cult Assassin Mommy as the DLC companion. I wish they showed more the Hive Tyrant, like, from standing up and not jumping like that. That thing is gigantic. And the Hellbrute, also, huge.
Withstand the heat and keep moving.
Death Guard, Black Legion. I wonder if there's any hints. The Assault was really busted in the first game. I wonder if they're gonna change it. Black Legion, Ultramarine. Death Guard, give him a big boot. This is a Black Legion. What is this? He has like the Heavy has some kind of Iron Halo, like overshield thing. The Heavy gets access to it. Black Legion, Death Guard, this is a World Eater. You can't see it, but it is. World Eater, the Horn Helmet, classic World Eater. Are we doing the React Andy? We were just reacting to the Space Marine 2 multiplayer trailer. Need a Berserker? I'm sure there will be chain axes. For both. For Chaos Space Marines. I'm sure there will be chain axes. Well, we're just over 3 hours. A nice solid stream today, guys. Who are we rating, huh? Who are we rating? Hazumi it is. Okay. Everybody go see Hazumi. Thanks for hanging out. It was fun. Yeah. I wish you guys told me about the boo-boo savers. Literally, they cost $5, and the boo-boos disappeared overnight, basically. They're way less red, and they're flat. That's... Cost $5? Come on. All these fucking topicals and creams, and I could have just been doing this the whole time? Motherfucker. Okay, going to the screen now. Bye. Bye.